Hey, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Movie Animado. I came to give you guys a really quick review of the new Wonder Woman movie. And if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel because I have more reviews coming. I got more models coming. We're going to really start turning up for 2021. Okay, cool. So now, just to get to the good, we're going to get to the good, the bad, and the ugly of this movie. So this movie started out really strong. Wonder Woman 1984. We've been waiting for this for a really long time. Because if you've seen the first one, you know it was pretty amazing. So I had really high hopes for this movie. I woke up on Christmas morning, watched part one, then I watched part two, just so I didn't forget nothing and I could really bring this thing to a whole full closure. Watching this movie, it had such a great, strong start. It takes us right back into the world of a young Diana, and it takes us into this whole competition that she does. And she's like, once she did her training to become an Amazonian woman, she does this competition against these grown women, and she's like a little girl, and she's like kicking butt on this competition. So it starts off with that. Those scenes are amazing. Has a really good storyline, good twist on there. And then it takes us into the world, into 1984, where Diana is grown. We get to really see how she is turned into Wonder Woman, you know? So there's a big mall scene that's in 1984. It's so nice because the way they have everyone dressed, they really make you feel like you're in this 1984 world. And they bring you into you with the music, and they have this nice kind of cheesy fight scene in the mall. They really do a really good job of showing like off her powers. Really good job with showing the versatility of the rope. So they show a lot of like the rope powers, what the rope can do, and showing it in action. I think they showed it more in this one than they did the last movie. So I really gave them props for that. So all the fighting scenes were really good. They really let you tap into the character, and it's like she's like more of a mature version of herself now. But the movie starts off so strong, but it takes a twist, like a downward twist, as we start getting introduced to other characters in the movie. So I think the villains were probably the biggest problems with this movie. Because we have this villain who I call him the Wishmaster, because basically there's something where people are making wishes and he becomes the genie or whatever, and he's granting wishes, but that people are losing they're losing something, a part of them, as a sacrifice for every time they make a wish. And I felt like the storyline with that just got out of hand and out of control, and it wasn't explained as well as it should have been. Maybe they could have put like where this artifact came from that was granting wishes. They could have maybe gave us a backstory on that or something. That would have been a little bit clearer, but they didn't really explain it. Like, they kind of tell you like where it was found through time, but they didn't really say like what it was, you know? So it wasn't explained right. And then the so the main villain, he also, they didn't even explain either. So I mean, I don't know what this has to do with anything, but he has like a little Asian son. So it's like a white guy has an Asian son. They never show the wife. They never show like, is this kid, was he adopted? They don't show anything. So you're just kind of wondering in the back of your mind, like, whose son is this little Asian kid? Like, just in the general, but we know whose son it is. And it just kind of, the story breaks down and it starts shattering, and it takes a sad dip into, like, it doesn't pull together. So the great storyline in the front, it just doesn't pull together at the end. But I will say some of the more beautiful parts of the movie, for people who especially love the comic books, we get to see like other powers that she had. Because in the comic books, we all know, if you read the comics or anything, or know anything about that world, she flies around in an invisible jet. And we get to actually see the invisible jet, and I felt like that was really well played, because I wasn't even expecting anything about this freaking invisible jet, and I think they did that so well. And then the when she went to see her actually fly for the first time, I felt like that was really done really nice, and it was really good. And they also brought back Chris Pine, so I know everybody knew he was coming back somehow. The way they brought him back was kind of suspect. I felt like they could have did a better job, and I felt like bringing him back might have messed up the whole writing of the whole movie, because the way they did these wishes and all this stuff, that I felt like it was unnecessary for this movie, and they should have just did like your standard villain. But this whole wish thing, I feel like the people that wrote this made the wishes happen so that they could bring back Chris Pine, and I felt like they should just did some time travel thing or something, because it was pretty I just didn't like the way they did that. And then his part in this movie was not significant enough, where because he didn't actually do anything. Like it was kind of missing. It was missing a lot. So everything started falling apart. The storyline started breaking down, and I wasn't really feeling the movie. So if I had to give this movie rating, it probably would be like a 6 out of 10, maybe 6.5. I mean, it was beautifully shot. It was just story. I feel like the biggest problem was story. And once again, I know a lot of people probably say this, but they probably needed some Marvel writers, or bring your boy Zack Snyder in or something. Like, it just really was missing what was missing on the first one. Like, whoever your writing team was on the first one, they should have brought it back for the second one, because it was missing a lot. It really started falling off. So, hate to say it, but yeah, that was my thing. And I was really excited to see this movie. So, if you haven't already, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, comment. Let me know how you guys felt about the movie. Are you feeling anything that I was feeling when you seen the movie? And I got more videos coming, so let me know what you think. Peace.